I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna fucking lie to y'all. We got some stuff to talk about. Focus, motherfucker. Focus. We good? There we go. We got some stuff to talk about, y'all. This was one of the most pathetic excuses for a basketball game I have ever seen in my life. And I don't want to start like the official coverage too negative, but this shit is fucking ridiculous. I don't care if I get demonetized. This is beyond irritating. I made sure I got home. Scott was popping with you. I made sure I got home. I made sure I did everything I was supposed to do. I got everything handled, everything squared away. I got the shit signed up for. I made sure that everything was perfect. King was popping with you. And I come home and watch these motherfuckers lose by 30. I just don't understand it. And there are a bunch of different things you can point to. And trust me, I got a motherfucking list. That's how angry I am at this goddamn team. I got a motherfucking list. This is despicable, the shit I just finished watching. And just to throw this out there for all the people who are new, who don't fucking know me, do not call me Stephen A. Smith. I am an African American who is passionate about a basketball team. That does not automatically make me Stephen A. Smith, you racist, ignorant fuck. I'm gonna call you James Dolan in the comments, but that's neither here nor there. I just don't understand how a team loses by 30 in a fucking scrimmage. It just does not make any sense. And yesterday we went over every person on the team. There is no excuse for this. That is a talented team that they put out there. That is a very talented team that we put out there. That shit is irritating to me. To fucking fumble this rollout like that. And everyone's going to say the same thing just like y'all say in preseason. Oh, but it doesn't count. It's a scrimmage game. It's a scrimmage game, my ass. That does not give you the right to lose by 30 fucking points. That's a waste of my goddamn time. I could have missed this shit. That's a waste of my goddamn time. That shit is irritating. I had all the fucking confidence in the world going into this, and them bitches lost by 30. Fucking ridiculous. Before we get into, I'm not even going to throw out the positives. I was going to get on here and try to pace it out a little bit. I was going to talk about how, it's weird how there's no fans, or it's interesting how they have the social distancing and all that. Tactical was popping with you. There's none of that. I'm fucking sick of this shit. I deal with this shit enough with the Knicks. Y'all motherfuckers need to get your shit together. I'm going up and down the list right now because I sat there and took notes. I was so fucking bored out of my mind that I started to take notes at all the shit that was irritating me. Number one, where the fuck is I'm not even gonna look at the list. Where the fuck is the defense? I don't care if all you have is Jared Allen. You had other motherfuckers out there who are capable of playing defense, and y'all just let them get anything they want. Just make it rain from three? Why the hell not? Go up in the paint? Why the hell not? The mid-range? Why the hell not? And I get that Jacques Vaughn or Von Jacques, whatever the hell this man's name is, wants to run the system where they get up and down quickly. I saw when they would inbound the ball, Chris would chuck that motherfucker like really far into the, like, I understand what's going on. Push the pace. I got you. But there has to be more to your system than shoot a three or a layup. There's got to be more than that. I don't think I saw them attempt a single mid-range jumper outside of fadeaways. Outside of fucking fadeaways from fucking Lance Thomas, his Wiz Khalifa hair looking ass. Outside of fadeaways from Lance Thomas, I didn't see not one mid-range jumper. Is that new shit that people are doing? That shit only works when they're hitting their shots. By quarter number 4, if you have watched them go out there and hoist up fucking threes over and over again, when are you as a human being going to sit down and say, maybe this shit ain't working? It's just so irritating because, again, it's not even the fact that they lost. If they would have lost, who gives a shit? It's a scrimmage. It's the fact that you lost by 30. And again, you can sit there and say it's not that big a deal, but here's what I raise you to anyone who wants to try to say that. The Pelicans didn't lose by 30, so why did we? They ain't even got Zion out there. Them motherfuckers was Zion-less, and you still lost by 30. Did you see Drew Holiday just big boying the shit out of Porter Rosen? I felt bad for that man. I know that man is like 5'6.5" maybe, but Jesus Christ. Eric, what's popping with you? I've never seen anything like this. But let me go up and down the list, and then I'm going to finish shitting on him because I'm so fucking irritated right now. I can't take it. I can't fucking take it. I did all this shit just to watch another New York team lose. It's like outside of the Yankees, our whole state is just ass. I like that Rosa, forgive me if I'm saying Chris's last name incorrectly. I like the fact that he has potential or whatever to be an offensive threat. And towards the beginning, I was looking down at my notes saying maybe he needs to be a little bit more aggressive. Well, come the second half of the game, that's what that man did. I don't know if this man just got off of a conference call or a Zoom meeting with the Three Little Pigs, but this man was building some form of house out of all those bricks he was hoisting up. One of them motherfuckers hit the side of the backboard. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And again, they have room to be rusty, but to lose by 30 is where I draw the line. The next point I put out there is Jeremiah Martin. I think he plays good defense. Unfortunately, one person on the court playing defense is not going to be enough. And again, I know you can throw out there that it's the first scrimmage game and they're going to be a little bit tired. Fair enough. But the Pelicans seem to have no trouble scoring. But I'll give Jeremiah Martin that. He plays very good defense, and I'm excited to see what he's going to be able to do. I guess. Next thing is that the second unit. Yes. The second unit I thought was going to be fine until I realized that there's no one on the court that can create their own shot. Again, Jeremiah Martin is good with, I guess, distributing and not even distributing. I'll say, Izzy was popping with you. King, I appreciate it. Not so much distributing, but making sure the ball is moving. What I mean by that is someone who's a distributor is going to run in the paint and do the old driving kick, maybe set up a couple pick and rolls. But Jeremiah Martin, what Mr. Martin was up to is he's just swinging the ball around the three-point arc. And after the first 10 minutes, it was easy to figure out all we got to do to slow these motherfuckers down is cut off literally the rim, not even the paint, cut off the rim for layups and stop them from shooting threes because they didn't shoot a single mid-range shot the entire fucking game. Not even so much of a floater to speak of. Once you did that, you cut them the fuck off. That second unit didn't have anyone who can create their own shots. Again, you have a bunch of shooters out there, but if the shooters aren't if there's no real space being created, then the motherfuckers are just standing there contested. Then you get those fucking brick shots. Shit was ridiculous. I can't do this, y'all. 7-7 was popping with you. I can't stand this shit. Lance Thomas has blonde hair. That is the only positive I have for Lance Thomas. That motherfucker's still a bum. Don't matter. Switch jerseys. That motherfucker's still a bum. But he has blonde hair, so I'm here for it. Jared Allen, I feel like you got to get him involved somehow. You can't just have him out there doing laps up and down the court like it's a fucking NASCAR Daytona event. You got to get him involved in some type of way. There was not one single lob the entire game. Not even an attempt. I'm not talking about he didn't catch the ball or some shit. There was not one lob attempt the entire fucking game. If I'm comparing him to Mitchell Robinson, I'm saying, what you really saying? What the fuck is going on? I just can't. And maybe you could set up the pick and roll or some shit. Give him a little drop pass or some shit like that. Anything. Look for a cut. Don't just have him out there and say, ooh, well, he'll block the ball. So you got to get him involved. Otherwise, it's a waste of space. Because motherfucker ain't going to shoot a three. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Anything else I got in here? No mid-range jumpers. There was one positive I will add. One positive. Other than I like their jerseys. But the only one positive I have that I was able to write down was Kurris. Kurris, I think is his name. Kurris? Kurris? I think it's Kurris. I'm not really sure. He's got some potential to be Mr. Buckets. He's got some real potential to be Mr. Buckets. He needs a little bit more time at that position, probably. What the fuck am I saying? Not so much at that position, but getting large minutes like this, and especially in a what am I trying to say? He needs more experience when there is not an individual who's going to be able to get their own shot. When Jamal Crawford comes back, a lot of this joins. A lot of this shit is going to be kind of null and void. But I'm talking about if they double a Jamal Crawford, he's going to be able to cut and get his own shot. He showed that at least he knows off-ball movement. Like following cuts and shit. I don't know if he's got any handles on him, but he shows that he can at least cut. And his defense isn't that bad either. You could tell he was really trying, especially at the center position. He was getting his ass eaten by Okafor, but at least he was trying. At least he was trying to contest. Other than that, I don't have any positives. I got to be honest, it was really difficult to watch. And again, I know that it's a scrimmage. I get that it's a scrimmage. A motherfucker gets it. I got you. But to be blown out by that much is beyond irritating. And the commentators are being very nice about it. I'm here for that. But I just can't. This is giving me real New York Knicks vibes. How the fuck do you get blown out by 30? The only thing that's going to change is Jamal Crawford. And I think that the motherfucker named Dante or something like that. He's supposed to be coming back. I hear he's supposed to be a center. I don't know. That shit is just irritating. I can't with them. I just fucking can't. It's only been one game and I've already been pushed to this point. So fucking irritating. But let me read what y'all been saying in the comments. I just had to get that off my chest because I just can't. I just can't. Let's see. Let me go back. Tacticals here. What's popping with you? Kings here. Scott says, how you lose to the Pelicans by 30. The Nets are garbage. I'm not going to call them garbage because it's one game and they don't have their full roster, but I am extremely irritated by them. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight than that, especially since they're only going to be adding 2 or 3 more players. I expect a little more fight than that. Obviously, Justin Anderson's going to be coming back. Jamal Crawford's going to be coming back. That Dante guy's going to come back. So that's more bodies or whatever, but hopefully they play some fucking defense. And I don't know if Chiroza at point guard is going to work either, but that's neither here nor there. I'm choosing to have some form of confidence in them. Eric in here talking that insanity, I see. Is anything else I missed? Yes, Izzy, Jamal Crawford is on there. He just didn't get a chance to play today. I think it's because he's like just now joining the team. So I think once he's done with the quarantine, he has to get his stamina back and all that shit and get his cardio under him and such. Homie we got next says, I was sitting here thinking he was talking about the Knicks. Nah, Nets. Y'all gotta read the fucking title of the video. I appreciate y'all coming on just off of blind faith, though. I appreciate that, but y'all gotta peep the title. Is there anything else I missed? That's about it. I don't know. I just don't know. Part of me wants to shoot them bail. I want to do like everyone else does and try to shoot them some form of bail and say it's a scrimmage. It's the first game of a scrimmage and the game doesn't matter. But it's been my experience that whatever the fuck's happening during preseason or summer league or scrimmage, eyelash fell right into my goddamn eye. Ugh. Hold on, y'all. I'm temporarily blind. Am I good? No? And that motherfucker right in my eye. Oh, shit. Oh, there's an eyelash directly in my eye. I'm trying to see what's good. You're right. I didn't even mention Karis LeVert. I was looking for him to drive a little bit more. I'm not sure why he was settling for those threes. Again, I get that this is just clearly Nets balls. Well, pause on that. I clearly get that that's just the game plan of how we do shit, apparently. It's either a three-pointer or a layup, but I didn't see much of layup attempts from Karis LeVert. Like, he drove that one time and, like missed a wide open layup, and he did that a couple more times. But then after that, it's just like rocket launching threes, and I just don't understand that, especially when you're a player of the caliber of a Karis LeVert, when it's clear that you're the number one option. Why don't you just attack the basket a little bit more? It's not like they were playing impressive defense. It ain't like we just got like mushed or something like that. I was trying to see what was good with that. I was highly disappointed. I'm sure they'll do better, but I was highly disappointed. Homie Governor says LeVert needs to develop a consistent basketball IQ, especially in the mid-range. We talked about that about 5 minutes ago. Do you know that outside of a Lance Thomas fadeaway, I did not see, maybe I just missed it, but I did not see not one mid-range shot, not even a fucking attempt, not even a floater. And again, maybe this is just what Coach Vaughn is going for. Maybe he wants to play that Houston Rocket ball, maybe trying to stay with things that are more efficient. But is something really efficient if you're like 0 for 20 at it? I don't understand why there wasn't some form of a switch up. And again, because I know what the comments are going to say in the morning. Y'all are chill, and I appreciate that. But I know what the comments are going to be saying in the morning, and I know exactly what I'm going to have to be scrolling through. Oh, but it's a scrimmage. It's a scrimmage. It doesn't count. It's a scrimmage. It's a scrimmage. I get that's why a timeout wasn't called. Bet I got you. I got you. I get it. That's why timeouts weren't called. But at some point, are you just going to let them motherfuckers just flounder out there like that? Like, to me, it just felt like they all just, like, collectively just hit the fucking button. And I'm trying to see competitive basketball. My hope is that the next 2 games are not going to be littered with shit like this. I want to see them be competitive. And again, I'll say, I know it's obvious that there has to be a winner and there has to be a loser. The L is not what I'm upset about. It's the fact that it was by 30 points, that at one point the score was 66-93. That's what I'm upset about. You got to fucking compete at the fucking least. If not, why the hell are we watching? For all the reasons we can point out to try and shoot bail to why they played so bad, you can look at the exact opposite from what was on display from the fucking Pelicans. JJ looked good. Brandon Ingram looked good. Drew Holiday looked good. Okafor looked good. Their plethora of bench goons look good. I'm sure when Zion comes back, he'll do fine too. I have a zero tolerance for people not competing. And what I saw is a team that's not competing. If I'm going to get behind a team, I need you to fucking try. Especially when I'm coming from another trash team. I need you to try, goddammit. Fucking try. It's just hard for me to believe that the addition of a couple of names, and not even names, just a couple of names. Like, is Justin Anderson really going to take us to that next level? Is that what was missing? Justin Anderson? Is that what you needed to fucking try on defense? I'm talking wide open, uncontested layups. Uncontested threes. I felt like I was watching MSG. I was rubbing my eyes a couple of times. I said, is that Clyde? Clyde, is that you? I know offensively, everyone's going to want to go to offense and say, oh, when Jamal Crawford comes back, it's going to be different. It's more than that from what I saw. You got to play some fucking defense. If it was a matter of everybody was just rusty, fair enough. Fair enough. If everyone's just rusty, sure. But the Pelicans would have to show some of that too. That's not even there. Justin, what's popping with you? I was actually just mentioning a basketball player named Justin Anderson, and your name is Justin Henderson. So I feel like I spoke your name into existence. And I know y'all see how his name be glowing and shit. It's because he on that SeverTheBond Plus. What's popping with you? Hey, Justin, have you seen any of the restart games? If this was the Knicks, you would just slay the comments and curse at us. No. Never, never, never. If the Knicks played this bad, I feel like we would all collectively be stomping them into the proverbial dirt. That's just how the Nets decided to play, I guess. Hopefully they'll be fucking competitive. And one thing I definitely didn't like is I didn't like the constant caping from the commentators saying, "Oh, well, they just don't have that deep of a roster." Well, when you flood my social media for 48 hours about how competitive we're going to be, I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be okay. I'm sure 7 million is just overreacting. I'm just hoping to see a little bit more. Hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to cut this joint short because I'm very irritated at what the hell I just watched. But like, comment, subscribe, H3T. See another triple OG putting in as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out. Let me read Justin's comments before I dip. Bro, when I started playing 2K and saw his name, I was so shocked. See? Alfredo's here. What's popping with you, bro? That's crazy. Like, every time I start to dip off, I feel like people start to come on. It's the wildest thing. Alfredo, I appreciate you coming through just to catch you up on all the stuff you miss. Brooklyn got blown out by 30, and it felt like I was watching a fucking Knicks game. But, hey, here's to them being better, I guess, at some point, because I need some of that. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I'll see y'all. When am I going to see y'all again? Saturday. They play again on Saturday. So I'll see y'all again on Saturday. Y'all know you're getting nothing but music until then. So I'll see y'all later. I appreciate the support. Hopefully Brooklyn can get their shit together because I am not trying to cover 2 teams that are ass. 1 is enough. I can't do 2. But that's neither here nor there. I'll see y'all later. Hey. Can you watch stream? Hey.